What is up, guys? My name is Bailey and welcome back to another one of my videos. In this video, I wanted to show you guys a couple tips that I have learned while sourcing from liquidation.com. If you guys don't know what liquidation.com is, it's pretty much a website where you can buy return pallets, return items, and you can try to resell those items or keep the items for yourself at a discounted price. So I did a video in the past where I bought a couple boxes from liquidation.com. These were Amazon returns, and I revealed each individual box to you guys so that you guys knew what was in each of the boxes, so you knew whether or not it was worth picking up a pallet or picking up a return box from liquidation.com. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys a couple tips that I have learned to maximize your profit or to be looking out for certain things on this website so that you can save some money. Now, before I jump into this video, if you guys enjoy this type of content, please smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any content I upload in the future. And without any further ado, let's just jump straight into my computer. So here we are on liquidation.com's website. There are a couple tips that I have for you guys, like you're going to want to look for where the items are being shipped from to save you shipping costs. And also looking at the manifest list so you know what kind of items are on that list and doing your research to see if that box or that pallet is worth it. So let's just jump into the previous listing that I purchased, since if you guys have already watched that video, you guys knew what came in that box. And I'm going to show you guys the tips that I kind of went through while looking at and sourcing items from this website. So I already have it opened up in another tab. So this is the listing that I purchased. As you guys can see, I purchased it for $286 as my winning bid. And there is a manifest list here. Usually if you're looking for Amazon returns, there are manifest lists. Sometimes if you're looking at different retailers or different brands, there will not be a manifest list, and the only thing you have to go by is either the title, the description, or even just the photo itself. I'm just gonna go through the steps that I took while looking at this listing. So if I was looking at this listing for the first time, I would look at the images. There's only 2 images. Usually there's not a lot of information you can gather from the images, but this one right here, it gave me quite a lot. I knew that there was an Xbox One controller and another controller to the right. There was a game over sign, so that told me that there was going to be some type of electronics in there. And I knew that was a Polaroid box, but the downside is that those Polaroids that I showed you guys in the previous video, they were already open, so that was pretty much just a trash item. So you would look at that real quick, scroll down, look at the title. It's saying the MSRP is $1,568 as retail, but you don't want to go off of that number just because usually when you open up products or if they're used, they will not go for as much as a retail item. So you have to do your research. Then I would scroll down a little bit more, and then the first thing I would do is to always look at where it's shipping from and also how much the shipping will cost. So right here where it says shipping terms, it says that liquidation.com arranges the shipping. This is usually the case for all the packages. Sometimes it's a little different if you look at pallets, but I haven't purchased a pallet yet, so I can't talk about the pallet buying process. But if you go up and you look at where it's shipping from, the location here, it's Las Vegas, Nevada. So since I live in Utah, you're gonna wanna look for the closest warehouse to your state because it will minimize the shipping costs. So you can also filter this, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But if you're looking at listing by listing, since it is from Nevada, I am interested. And you're going to want to look at the shipping terms. Click on get a quote right there. It also tells you the number of packages that you're getting. So you'll be getting 2 packages. So they'll be shipping out 2 boxes to you. If it's shipping out 1 box, that'll usually mean that it's a cheaper cost because it's only shipping out 1 box as opposed to 2 or 3. So since it's 2, let's see how much the cost will be. You would hit get a quote. Then it's going to bring you to another page to type in your zip code. So let's just say my zip code was 84020. That is a city here in Utah. Let's click calculate shipping costs. Then it'll give me a price for the shipping. So it's going to say the shipping is about $62.31. Usually you don't want to look at this price here. That's pretty much this fluff. You just want to look at this orange number because that will tell you the total cost of what you'll be paying. So let's go back into the home page here and let's show you guys how to filter everything so you guys can filter it by location or maybe even by category. So in the brands and retail tab, you're gonna wanna click on the brand that you're looking for. So if you're looking for Amazon returns, which is usually what I would be looking for, you would click Amazon, then it'll bring you to all of the listings that are from Amazon. Then on the left side of your search, kind of near the bottom here, you can refine your search based on category, condition, the lot size, the warehouse, etc., etc. You can all choose it right here. Usually what I like to do is, the first thing is I like to change it by warehouse. So since I do live in Utah, I would not select these warehouses right here where there's one from North Carolina or even Indiana. But if you want to choose the closest warehouse, so Las Vegas or Texas will be the closest one. So I would just select Las Vegas or even Texas as well. And you can just source it by however many locations you want. So let's say I want it from both. So it'll source all of the liquidations from those 2 locations, and it will hide all the other ones so that I don't get distracted from them. So let's say I found a good listing, but unfortunately it's from one of those locations, then you'll have to pay more in shipping, and usually I don't want to pay more in shipping, and I just want to stay focused on the ones that will make me the most money. So I'll source it from those 2 locations, and then if you just want to stick with one category like consumer electronics, which is something that I usually do, or maybe even computers and networking, then you would select the category right here. So I would click consumer electronics, then it will sort all 22 listings for me so that I don't have to look through all 6 or 7 pages of random content that I don't want to look for. So let's just click on one of these so that we can look through the manifest real quick. So this one right here looks a little interesting. It's audio Powerbeats Pro. So let's click on that and let's see what they have to offer. So like I said, a lot of these do have manifests, especially if they're from Amazon. So let's click view manifest. So here is the manifest that I pulled up. As you guys can see, they break it down by description, which is the title, the ASIN on Amazon, how many you're getting, the retail price, so the full price of the item, and this is the total cost. So if there's multiple quantities, it does the math for you. It also categorizes it by the most expensive to the least expensive. So if you guys look at the very first item, it's a brand called Hollow Sun, and it is a flip to side magnifier. I'm not sure what that is, but it's saying the retail price is $248.54. So what I would do is I would copy this ASIN, go to Amazon, and once I'm in Amazon, I would go ahead and just paste the ASIN into Amazon, and then it should pull up the item that you are purchasing. So this is the item you'll be getting. It looks like it's a magnifier for a gun. If you guys don't want to get into this category, you guys don't need to, but it says that it's in stock January 27th through the 21st. And I would just look at this. So it's saying that the retail price is $199 on the retail price sheet on the manifest. It did say that it was more than $199. So that's just something to keep in mind, that someone can buy this new for $199.99. So you will most likely not be getting the $235.99 that the manifest stated. And then you would also look at the amount of listings there are on Amazon. If you're selling it back onto Amazon, this is something good to look at. You guys can see that this person has it used like new for $190. So you can list it back onto Amazon, which saves you some time. Or if you want to go to eBay, you guys can copy the title of the Amazon listing, paste it into eBay, and see if there are any listings on eBay. So there is one, this is brand new, for $199.99. So it does tell you the breakdown. So one just sold literally 2 days ago, brand new for $200. Or you can go back and you can sort it by sold items, and this will tell you the same type of information. So it does look like this item sells maybe one a week. So you could probably get back like $150 to $170 for a used item. If it had the box still and it's this open box, you can get back quite a lot of money for that. Another thing to keep in mind is that sometimes these descriptions are not accurate. I had a manifest where it said that the item was a PS4 controller, but it ended up being a PS5 controller. So in my experience, I got something better than what it stated, but sometimes you can get items that are not as good. So you just gotta make sure that you're making enough profit in case one of these issues does come up. Now, I'm still a beginner when it comes to sourcing return pallets and return boxes from certain retailers, but if you guys have any recommendations or any tips of your own, leave them in the comment section down below. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please smash that like button for me. If you guys want more content like this, let me know in the comment section down below as well. And like always, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Peace. Everywhere